Hello guys, Mikiship here. Welcome to my skill releaser guide where you will learn more about the skill releaser and the underground labyrinth, from what the item do to tips and tricks on how to farm them. I will also put timestamps for each chapter so you can just jump to the one you are more interested in. With the new introduction of skill releaser, many players are wondering what skill releaser are and what they can do for this game. And before we go deep into the skill release, I just want to let you know that there are some skill animation that have gotten their name changed, so here is the list of the changes. And the change is to fit for a new skill release mechanic if you're wondering why they did that. And there might be more changes in the future. Skill releasers are items that can increase your damage on your skills, so it can be your burst, your mod, your awakening, or even your normal skill that can yet unincrease damage as long as you fulfill the specific skill requirement. And there are different types of skill releaser for all weapon types that fulfill the specific skill requirement. So far there are, for sword we have slant, cross, spike, tempest, vertical and resonate. For rapier we have shower, rising, hit, torrent and sink. Mace has gong, blow, disruption and fissure. Axe has smash, whirl, surging and vaults. Spear has spreading, penetrate, extreme and frost. Bow has stitch, flux and cross. And lastly, dagger has curve, slice, edge and swift. If you're wondering what skill has this animation, you can use the Discord bot UI where you can just type the command for the animation you are looking for. And so for example, if you want to know what skill has the shower animation on rapier, you type this command and you will show all the skill with that animation. And if you haven't joined the Discord community yet, I will put the Discord link in the description so you can just join whenever you want. You might have also noticed that they don't have all the skill releaser for the other skill with different animation. You don't need to worry because they will add more into the future, so for now we can use farm these instead. Each skill releaser has a different power modifier multiplier, depends on what releaser it is. There are 300, 400 and 500% modifier, and also 1000 modifier, which is currently there are only one releaser that has that modifier, which is the resonate animation on sword. And you can keep up to 500 of these skill releaser except for resonate where you can only keep up to 300. It is really simple to activate skill releaser, and the only thing you need is to have the skill releaser item that you can obtain by farming the mobs in the new area underground labyrinth, which you can unlock after completing floor 100. I will talk more about the underground labyrinth later on this video, and have the skill that meets the requirement to use the skill releaser. For example, I have skill releaser Sync, so I need to have a Sync skill, which is going to be my water mod skill Yuki. So when you equip your skill, it's going to ask you if you want to equip the skill releaser, which you press use. You will notice that the skill has a sign circle above the skill, which indicates that you have the releaser activated. So here you can see when I use a normal skill without any skill releaser item, and this is with a skill releaser item. Also, skill releaser also works on switch, so your switch will deal now more damage. Once you use a skill releaser, you will consume one releaser item that you are using, and you can hold up to 500 in total, except for resonate releaser. You can only hold them for 300 because it has a really high multiplier and also one of the rarest to get in the drop. Now you know about the skill releaser, what they are and how to use them. It is time to talk about the new area underground labyrinth. Underground Labyrinth is a new permanent labyrinth which you can unlock after completing floor 100. You can find it in Black Iron Palace, where you can talk with the NPC. When you enter the underground, you will not be able to use any crystal healing pots that heals your party or any revive crystal. So if you die, you will return the same spot as you spoke with the NPC to enter the underground, and you cannot enter with your assist party. Inside the labyrinth, you will find a lot of monsters that can drop skill releaser at random. But these monsters are really strong. Rumen Wrath, Dancing Bath and Exhumed Boar, they have 5 million HP with 50% element resistance except for blunt and fire. So make sure you have a high stun resistance because the boar can be really annoying when they stun you. There is also a boss that randomly spawns. The name of the boss is Brave Harbinger that has 30,000 defense and 1 billion HP. It has also 100% element resistant except for blunt and fire, and also 100% crit resistant. Not only that, it has a break gadget and a chaos ray collection, so you want to avoid fighting the boss or it can defeat everyone that he has aggro on. The special thing about the underground labyrinth is that you can fight the monster along with other players in the same field other than your own party and guild members. So that means you can deal to the monster and be eligible to get the drop from the monster if another player kills it. And yes, you can also leech from your party, but it is more worth to hit the mobs because you can also farm weapon XP at the same time. By that I mean you can level up your weapon XP really fast because you gain 100 weapon XP for each mob killed for 200 and 200 weapon XP for 100 without the shield, and this is of course without the boost, and with boost you will double the amount. And since the other player can hit the mobs too, that means that you guys are able to defeat the mobs faster and gain the drop and weapon XP at the same time. In this situation it is a win-win, so equip any AoE skill for the weapon you want to level up and start farming. Also, there is a chance that a chest spawn which you should try to go to and open it because it will give you more skill release item, but there is also a chance that you get a trap chest which spawn monster on you and start attacking. Just don't be like the guy that made his team die. And maybe you will be like this player that found 8 chests in the same field. So the best way to farm both skill releaser item and weapon XP is to group with other players in one spot. Usually the spot is the go-to is when you go up once, which you will see most of the time where players gather around, and that is because there are no boards so you can't get stunned by them. Stay there and keep using your AoE skill. Make sure you also equip any AoE skill that can heal you when you use the skill or when you use your switch. Or you can also equip a passive that either auto heal you or when you use your switch. Also, keep in mind that you should at least equip one stun resistant passive or one on your ring so you get less stun, because there are some people that are going to try to aggro some boards and move toward to your location. If you want to farm even more weapon XP and want more chance to get skill releaser, you can go around to other spots to get a monster by aggro them and walk towards the usual spot so your other players can kill them for you. Because the boss spawn randomly, there is a chance the boss spawn on top of you and have a chance to kill everyone if no one is distracting it. So if you want to, you can aggro it, take it away to another spot, and you can then run back to the usual spot and farm because the boss will get stuck into the wall. Sometimes it can glitch out from the wall and spawn again on top of you and other players, and it will despawn though once the timer is out, and you guys can keep farming more safely. And that is the end of skill releaser guide. I hope this video was helpful, and if it did, please leave a like on the video and share with your friends or guildmates so they learn more about the skill releaser. That's for me. Thank you guys for watching, and I will see you guys on the next video guide. Take care and bye bye.